Hey YouTubers, it's me again, and I have a little update about my tank, and also wanted to explain why I didn't have a second part yet of the beginner's guide, which I promised like half a year ago or something. So first of all, I had some real life issues I had to deal with, so yeah, which prevented me to make any recordings. But also had another issue with my tank, and it concerns this little purple Montipora which I had, which was growing really well, and right after part 1 it started to die off, and I didn't have a clue why. But I've been doing some research, tested the water parameters and stuff. Everything was fine except for my calcium and my KH were a bit on the low side. KH should be around between 8 and 12, and then calcium should be around between 420 and 480 ish. So I buffered those with the KH buffer, which will also buffer the calcium at the same time. But it didn't make any difference because it was still dying. So I asked for some help on a forum about this issue, and they said maybe it's a Montipora eating nudibranch, which I wasn't familiar with at all. Never heard of it either, but they said it's active at night, so if it's there you should see it with a flashlight probably. So I sat there, made a camp in front of my tank, sat there with the flashlight, waited, nothing, 4 nights in a row. So I thought, well, maybe not a nudibranch then. So I went. Every other coral was doing fine, by the way, so it was only that one. So it made sense that it should be a nudibranch, but couldn't find him. After a few weeks I cleaned up my tank, and this Montipora piece fell to the bottom and broke the little rock on which it's glued upon, you know. So in it, guess what it was? The little nudibranch. So it was there. Found the reason, killed it, chopped it into pieces. Well, anyway, it was dead, so I know the reason now. So it was a little nudibranch which eats the polyps of the Montipora, and only the polyps of a Montipora. So it's I found a picture of it on Google because I didn't make a picture of it while when I caught it. But then you can see what it is. Yeah, it's just very tiny. It's like it was like a centimeter big, which is half an inch or something. So yeah, hard to spot, but I got it. Except my little Montipora is now even more little. There's nothing really left of it, so I'm hoping it will survive and grow again. You can see these little white growing edges, which is better visible on other Montipora plate I have. But yeah, I hope it survives. Furthermore, I have a new fish, blue trigger. You can see it here. It's very tiny still, and I'm hoping it's gonna be reef safe because they are known to eat sea urchins and shrimp. So well, I'm hoping this one won't. I also have a dwarf emperor, which I will shoot in a second. He's a little bigger, but not that much bigger, and he won't get that much bigger either. I think maximum 13 centimeters or so. So you can see them here eating nori, which is a seaweed. They love it. Alright, so that was a little update, and I hope to see you soon in part 2 of the beginner's guide. See you later.